Hi, everybody. We're here with Charlie today. We're at the Farragut store, and she's got an interesting booth. Charlie, show us around.
Hi, Eileen. Come on into Charlie's Checkered Past. I named it that way because I actually like old items.
Yeah.
Items that come from the 50s and the 60s.
Cool.
For example, those toll trays. The toll
Yeah.
trays actually came from England, but as you know, United States made their own version of the toll trays.
Yeah.
So these are trays
You have another one down there.
that are painted
yeah.
with flowers on it and other decal.
And you usually have quite a few, though, so those are really good sellers, aren't they?
A lot of people have been buying those, especially people that have tea parties or
Right.
book clubs,
Right.
and they like to serve their tea or
Yeah.
their coffee or their drinks on the toll trays.
Nice.
I
That's
also
really nice.
I also have this Hoosier cabinet. Now, as you know,
back up so I
Hoosier
can see 'em.
cabinets are in the 1950s.
Right.
But this particular Hoosier cabinet is called a sow belly cabinet. And the reason why it's called a sow belly cabinet is because of the
The
curve.
way it opens in the bottom there.
Yes, the curve of the cabinets
Yep.
at the bottom.
Yep.
And this is to store their flour or their sugar.
That's a nice piece.
That is a nice piece. I actually got this at an estate sale probably 5 or 6 years ago.
Right.
This other, I don't know if you know what this is and if you can see it.
Look at that.
That's what you call a cobbler's bench.
Wow.
People that made shoes or repaired shoes had a bench, they sat here,
Yep.
and then they had a place for all of their tools and stuff to work with.
That's really neat.
I love this. And it's hard to part with some of these because you actually
Oh,
fall
I know.
in love with them.
I know. It's like it belongs in this booth. You can't have it.
And I don't know if you know what this is. This
That's
is
an oil lamp or something, isn't
it
it?
is. It's an oil rain lamp.
Nice.
And basically what it is, it's fishing wire.
Yeah.
And then you put mineral oil in the bottom of this little tray.
Right.
And it actually has a pump that pumps up the oil on
Yeah.
those on the fishing line. It's
I
really
remember
cool.
those when we were kids, and we were told, "Don't touch the wire, whatever you do.
Well, my
don't
mother,
touch the wire."
yeah, don't touch the wire. My mother actually said, "This is to give you an atmosphere of serenity.
Yeah,
it's supposed to
nice.
be really nice and
nice piece.
Right, it really is. And I
Yeah.
got this at an estate sale.
Yeah.
Most of my items I do get in estate sales or garage sales.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's actually looking and finding the perfect piece to
Yeah.
go into my style of my booth.
Right. You got some stuff outside here too, outside your booth. Show us some of that.
I do. I have this cabinet that I bought, and this one is not for sale.
Oh,
It's
okay.
basically a jelly cabinet.
It is nice. And it's nice to keep your stuff in.
It's nice to keep my things in.
And what about your bird houses up there, or your bird cages?
That is a brass bird cage,
Yeah.
and I bought that in an estate sale. Most of my items come from estate sales. This is
Yeah.
kind of the
Whoa,
Asian
look
motif,
at the height of that.
and it's actually folds down. It's bamboo and
Really?
wood, right? And it's handmade, and it
That is
actually
really
collapsed.
interesting.
And this one, a friend of mine made. It's actually a wine carrier, and you can give this as a gift, like if you're going to somebody's
Yeah.
house, a hostess gift.
Nice.
You can put your wine in, your wine bottle, or you can also use it as for your olive oil, olive
Nice.
oils or salt and pepper.
Right.
So it's kind of a neat little piece.
Cool.
This
What you
plate
got
here
over
is
here?
a favorite plate of mine. It comes from Portugal, and as you can see, if you look really close, you can see the birds and some
Mm-hmm.
of the animals in it. This and the trees, and it comes from a place called Cambuí, Portugal,
Hmm.
where they actually make these. And you could serve this as a serving platter if you wanted a cheese platter.
Yeah.
You could use that, or you could use it as a decoration on your fireplace or as a wall decoration.
Nice. You got some really cool stuff here. So what's your booth? Where are you located? What's your booth number?
My booth number is AN4,
AN4.
and it's in Homespun.
In Homespun and Farragut.
Farragut.
So come in the store, and you're over on the left side towards the back.
And just look for the sign that says Charlie's Checkered Past.
I showed them
If you
that.
want to take a step back into the 50s or the 40s, this is the place to go.
Very
Charlie's
cool.
Checkered Past.
Thanks, Charlie.
You're
Great.
welcome.